Hey friends, Marko here. Hey, I'm sitting in my backyard and I'm reflecting on the fact that it's like almost Thanksgiving. When you watch this, it'll be Thanksgiving week. And I wanted to share a little thought I had recently that I'm going to connect to Thanksgiving. So I've been wearing this boot on my foot for, oh, a little over a month. I had a brace on my leg for 8 months trying to deal with some problems in the back of my heel, and the brace wasn't helping. They ended up moving me to this boot. And I will tell you, walking around in this thing has taken some getting used to. There's a weird little sense because my ankle doesn't move when I'm in it. There's a weird little sense where I I have to very tiny in a very tiny little way. I have to like tip forward more intentionally than I would if I was walking without it. But once I'm tipping forward a little bit, there's like no stopping. Like that I'm leaning and I have to take the step. It's a strange little thing that has played with my head for the first week that I was using it, particularly when I'm walking downstairs. Walking upstairs, I didn't notice it as much, but downstairs, it's like I have to make the conscious choice to get a little bit of a tip going. And then once the tip is going, man, I better be ready to take that step down to the next the landing, because there's no going back. And here's the connection for me in a broader sense, not just Thanksgiving. I have found in the last a couple of years, as I've been reflecting on how God does transformation work in my life to make me more and more who God has always dreamed I could be, that there's a little tiny thing required of me. Like the invitation from God is always there. The desire to transform me into a better Marko is always there because of God's amazing and perfect love for me. And I can't do the transforming, but I need to step, just a little step toward the destination, the goal. And sometimes that's just an intentional openness or a letting go of control, which feels very related to the whole walking in the boot thing. And sometimes it's less about control and more about discerning. Is there a breadcrumb or a hint of a direction that God wants me to move toward? Even if I don't see the whole picture of transformation, I just see maybe a little hint of what the direction might be. And I have to very tiny little movement toward that. And when I do that, it's like this open-handed invitation to God's Spirit to do this transforming work in my life. Now, connection to Thanksgiving. It's just one of the things I'm the most thankful for this year, is that God continues to transform me. God continues to bring about transformation in so many of the lives of the people that I care about, including you. God's invitation to you is that you would not continue to be the same or in the same place. I know so many youth workers that are struggling and in pain and just concerned about their jobs and concerned about their ministries struggling and not feeling like they have obvious or clear answers. I just want to encourage you, man. God is with you. God is aware, and that invitation is open for you to just lean in a little bit. Just get the momentum going, just a little bit of a tip, and you will, I just promise you, I just know this is true, that God will be there to pull you forward and to move you into a beautiful time of transformation and growth. Happy Thanksgiving to you. May you find lots of things to celebrate in your lives and ministries.